All right. Phew, I'm out of breath. Anyway, here's what's going on. All right, here's the coil, the first coil I bought, and you can pretty much see, you know, the laminate is missing. It's got screw marks on the top, which, of course, I put it on. And you can see the wire ends, they're all brown and burnt looking. Anyway, wasn't any freaking good. Here's the one I just ordered, brand new, which the other one was supposed to be brand new too. No lamination missing, or green coating on the lamination, however they call this crap. Here you can see the wire connectors, brand new, no discoloration. These even have a heat shrink on them, which I'm guessing, I don't know if it's standard or what. These don't. So anyway, this one's a little sticky for some reason. And then here was the original one that was all melted and stuff. I took everything off of it in case I need the wire connections and stuff later on. That's garbage. So here's the difference. Like I said, 1990 Johnson short shaft tiller, 30 horse. This old Outboard, new coil, came in yesterday. Couldn't beat the weather. It's been raining like a cow peeing on a flat rock for 4 days, if not more, and it's going to continue for the next 4 days, if not more. Got a break today, got done painting a little bit early, rushed home, grabbed everything, try to get this puppy in, and at least check my spark. So let's get this done and see where in the hell we're at. Alright, so there's the pretty new coil, and no screw marks and everything. I'm just going to snug her down a little bit, and I got to go around the other side and make sure I'm even on the bosses. So anyway, here's your bosses right here. Now they make a ring that will fit on this thing, and then you push your components up towards the ring as far as they go and tighten them down. But as long as you get this part, the coil, lamination, mount, whatever you call it, or want to call it, and the bosses on the plate, you're set to go. And what that is, you don't want to go past, because if you go past, then you're going to be rubbing on the flywheel. So what I do is I get them set up where I want them, and I just take a screwdriver like this, go up and down, up and down, up and down. So the top's not hanging over, or the coil is not hanging over, the boss is not too far back. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. Alright, let's get this flywheel back on and bolted down, and see if we got sparks. So flywheel on. Everything's spinning good. Well, I can hear the impeller squishing around. Hopefully it's still good, and because if it's not, then I'm going to have to hold off again until I order one. And I just haven't had time to pull that damn thing off, and it's just been crazy with the weather and busy and blah blah blah. And I'm just going to tighten this puppy down enough to pull it and check me spark, matey. Big wrench. That should be good. Pull starter. All right. Now, Mr. Spark Tester. Mr. Spark Tester. Got some new plugs today. Stopped off at the auto parts store. 2 auto parts stores. And one didn't have them. And they wanted to sell me them damn GKNs or whatever the hell they are. I said, no. I need champion, baby. I should probably tighten this plug up a little bit better here. Alright. Alright. Cover this baby up so I can see. Alright, yeah. Gotta be where I can see. I don't know, the sun might not be shining so bright I can see. Alright, here we go. Neutral. Yes, we have the spark. We have it. Ooh, baby, nice spark. Let's check the other one. See, this is what should have happened the other day, but they had to send me some used piece of shit that I paid $30 for, and I bought that one for cheaper. Spark on the top, baby. He's got the whole spark in his hands. He's got the whole wide spark in his hand. Alright, here we go. Bottom cylinder, number 22. Probably don't really need this towel or rag. Yes! Got the whole spark in his hand. He got the Alright. So, now that it's nice and cool out, that spark was so great, I need a cigarette. Cigarette and Gatorade. Beer's coming up later. Too early to start drinking beer. Alright, so new coil, got spark, looked pretty good. Everything ready. New plugs in the van. I need to get some gas, and I need to pull this gear case off, check that impeller, and we'll fire this baby up. And hopefully we're going to be good, other than these few mounts I'm going to deal with. Alright, so it's Friday. Just did the spark test. We're getting spark. A little rain coming through, nothing heavy yet. And hopefully the frickin' weatherman's gonna be wrong again. Just sprinkle a little bit. Ooh, baby, got a big hunk of rib on the grill. Yeah. Ooh, wee. Alright, so anyway, just checking my ribs. Gotta pull the pull start back off, tighten down the flywheel, And I'm going to have to do the old Indian rope trick. Get that baby on there tight. And put my new... Boy, these are the right plugs for this thing, that's for sure. They really don't look that bad. But looks can be deceiving. Alright, so I just did the Indian rope trick again. If you don't know what the Indian rope trick is, then check out my other video. And says it there, Indian rope trick. And this is a thinner rope than I used the last time, which is easier to get in there. Oh baby, she's tight as a drum. Get the old rope out. No damage. No killing yourself. All that bull. Pooty poo. Alright. Can't believe I got spark. But that don't mean, you know, that's just the beginning. No, the carb is good. No, the fuel pump's looking good. Now we got the spark. That power pack could be garbage. Just because I'm getting spark doesn't mean it's, you know, it's not whether they work or they don't work. They get old too. Alright baby, got my new plugs. Wow. They even smell good. I'm not kidding, they smell kind of chocolatey. Gapped and ready to go. Feel good. When it feel good, it good. Don't feel good, ain't no good. Alright. Anyway, just took the cover plates off, plastic plates. Man, the screws just fell out. And loosened up my linkage for the shifting. And pulled this nut off top here. And now I'm going to pull this damn gear case off and check that impeller. The gear case off. Looks really good in there. It actually looks great. I'm going to lower this back down because the concrete's a little uneven and I don't want this baby tipping over. Alright, so I'm going to pull this pump out. Let's get this out of the way. Out the way now. Anyway, I'll give you a quick look here. See, it's all greased up on the end, which is good. Pump looks good from here. all clean inside there, looks good. Grommet, water tube grommet looks good. Alright, so let me pull this baby off. Alright. Now, like I said before, I got a funny feeling this thing's going to be new. Look at this, man. Just sliding right out. Just sliding right out. There's usually one that'll get you. What the hell? Anyway, they had a little, looked like some kind of glue or silicone or something on there. Oh, I see. I'm going to pull that out. I see what's going on. Looky there. Perfect. Not brittle. Alright, so what I got here is a little, I'm going to use a little sea foam in here and just clean this puppy up with a paintbrush and a sea foam. Just want to finesse the dirt off. You know what? I don't know if I need it, but my friend Ed Moore over at Rusty Resurrections sent me some spaghetti seal. I don't know if it's the same size as this or not. And like I said, I really don't know if I need it. This doesn't look bad at all. And speaking of Rusty Resurrections, I need to check out his latest video. He's finally got that Evinrude, or he calls it the Effenrude, up on the Starcraft boat. And didn't have time to watch it this morning. I had to run out. Anyway, need to check that out. Also, new video the other day from Last Cast Fishing. Those guys have been gone for 3 months, and I was wondering what happened to them. Finally, boom, they're back in town for the summer. And also, Boat Brothers. I haven't heard a word from Boat Brothers. If you're out there, Boat Brothers, let us know. Everybody okay? What's going on? So, those are my shout outs. Anybody cares. Alright, so that's going to do it today. It's Friday, the 18th, I think, of May. And got spark, new plugs, carbs hooked up, a couple more zip ties. I'm going to test out the primer pump lower Gearcase, I should say. Looks great. Get some Gearcase oil, no big hurry. Some fresh gasoline, and we'll fire this baby up tomorrow. God. Oh baby, that's some pretty ribs. Ooh wee. Look how pretty them ribs is. Ooh hoo hoo. Yeah baby. Some pretty ribs. Alright baby, it's Saturday morning. Had to run some errands, and gonna try and get this Gearcase, water pump, everything put back together, back on the motor, and crank that baby up. I'm running against the weather. I went ahead and I pulled that damn plate off of here. I just had to see what it looked like in this damn thing, and kind of screwed up the gasket a little bit. Which, anyway, it really looks really good in there. Either this motor really wasn't in a lot of salt water, or whoever owned it, the guy I got it from, or whatever, whoever, rinsed it out all the time. So, I mean, the top, the way the top has got that corrosion, it looks like salt, but in here and all on the inside of this thing doesn't look like salt water to me anyway. I mean, there's just very little anything in there, So anyway, let me get this sucker put back together, and picked up some oil, change out the oil. The seal looks like it's going to be okay. For how long, who knows, but that's why I pulled this plate off. I just wanted to get a good look at the seal, and I think we're going to be all right. So let me get this baby put back together. Gonna grease it up. Got a little grease in here, make everything nice and greasy, and slide this puppy in. Get that old oil out of there. Alright, put a little Permatex on the gasket, let it sit on there, and should be good to go, baby. Ooh-wee. Alright, so there's the impeller squished into the housing, and it kind of surprises me that this size of a motor has that little crappy impeller and pump, but I guess that's the way it is, baby. Ooh-wee. Alright, so I decided to run out here before the big rain comes. That last storm just whizzed right by us, kind of broke up, so I'm going to cram this baby on, and man, one of the easiest gear cases I've ever put on. Alright, baby, she's on. I mean, like 5 freaking minutes to put this sucker back on. Alright, so I went ahead and hooked up the tank and filled her up. Bulb got nice and hard. I'm going to shoot this, test this primer, and here you can see I already squirted it, and I don't know why it's coming out yellow. Probably just from the hoses being rinsed through or something. I don't know. But I'm going to keep... Oh, shit. I'm squirting it in the damn intake at the same time. Forgot about that. Let me pinch off the intake. And... where's my pinchers? Pinch off the intake here. I think that'll work. And flush this one out. I mean, it can't. Oh. Wow, is that the sun peeking through? Yeah, it's starting to clear, I think, a little bit. Looking more like... yeah, it's definitely coming out greener. Alright, I think that's good. I think that's good. Get this damn clamp off. Get rid of this before I light a cigarette up. Blow myself up. Alright. So, get this on. I don't have any tiny zip ties. I actually do, but Jesus Christ, I don't know where in the hell they're at. So, I'll try to I've got a nozzle on my hose, and I couldn't get the son of a bitch off to hook up to the muffs. So I'm gonna have to come up with another solution here, because I do not want to destroy my hose. Anyway, back in a minute. Alright, so here's what I did was I had another shorter hose over there, got it off, and filled the carb up with gas and pulled the primer twice. I'm going to go over there and give it a quick pull and see what happens. It's like dead freaking quiet around here today. So just gonna see if she's gonna fire up, baby. Here we go. Here comes the rain. First pull. First freaking pull. You know the channel.